You've probably heard your bearded dragon hiss at you and thought it was a bad sign. But what if that sound actually means something completely different? Most people misunderstand this moment, and it actually changes how their bearded dragon behaves around them over time. You might see it happen under the warm light, and as your hand gets a little closer, it suddenly hisses. It's quick, sharp, and a bit surprising. Most owners pause right there, thinking something is wrong or that their pet has turned aggressive. But if you look closely at that moment, something feels slightly off. The body usually doesn't match what you'd expect from real aggression. It's not always lunging forward or trying to chase your hand. Sometimes it just stays in place. Maybe a slight head lift, maybe a small shift on the rock, and then that sound. But this is the part most people miss. Hissing, in many cases, isn't about attacking you. It's more like a boundary being drawn, a quiet signal that says, "This is a bit too much right now." And it often shows up in very specific situations. For example, early in the morning when the tank is still dim, or right after they've settled into a resting spot. If your bearded dragon hasn't fully warmed up yet, their body is slower, their reactions are sharper, and they rely more on signals than movement. So instead of reacting with movement, they use sound first. You might also notice it when your hand comes from above. From their perspective, that angle feels unfamiliar, even a little threatening, not because they see you as danger, but because the movement itself feels sudden in their space. And this is where most people get it wrong. It's not aggression, it's controlled behavior. It usually means they're aware, alert, and trying to manage the situation in their own way. And the next moment is what explains everything. If you stay still right after the hiss, you might notice something interesting. The body doesn't always follow through. There's no chase, no sudden movement forward. Instead, your bearded dragon often just watches. Maybe a slow blink, maybe a slight shift under the heat lamp, and then it settles again. That tells you something important. The hiss already did its job. It created space without needing anything else. This is where the behavior becomes clearer. Your bearded dragon isn't trying to scare you away. It's choosing to signal instead of react. And that's actually a really good sign. Over time, you may start noticing patterns. And once you recognize them clearly, you can almost predict when the hiss will happen. It might happen more when they're resting, or right after they've eaten and want to stay still. It might show up when your hand moves faster than usual, or when you reach from a direction they didn't expect. These small details help you understand what's really happening. Instead of seeing the hiss as a problem, it becomes something you can read, a signal that helps you adjust how you approach them. Slower movement, a different angle, or just giving them a few extra seconds can completely change how they respond next time. It's not pushing you away. It's asking for a different approach. This might look small, but it actually means more than it seems. It shows your bearded dragon is aware of you, comfortable enough to communicate, and not jumping straight into panic or escape. And once you start noticing that, these moments don't feel random anymore. Next time it happens, you won't react the same way. And once you understand it, your bearded dragon starts responding differently too. If you've seen this before, let me know in the comments. And if you want to understand more small behaviors like this, subscribe. There's a lot more your bearded dragon is trying to tell you.